winners hitting the lineup once again, up against those who progressed through this second round. Still one round two heat to go. Matt Banting up against Kolohe Andino, and missed the rest of the year. Counted on a WSL injury wildcard to keep his place in the CT ranks. And here goes Banting now. This wave just a little flat, but just kind of struggled to match the power of some of the CT competitors. Kolohe's been around for a while now. He's beefed up his surfing, and we're seeing that now. This is Kolohe's first wave ridden during the break.
Well, you mentioned beefed up his surfing. This guy beefed up his physique. He is just added a lot of muscle, much like Gabriel Medina, and you can see it. He's leaning into those rails much better in the last year and a half. Sketchy little tail slide there, almost caught that outside edge. Kolohe finished it off, so that's a nice way to start. You know, it's hard to be, grab that intensity early in the morning. You got to bring it right away, because these heats go by in a flash. 30 minutes disappears quick.
He didn't make a quarterfinal. In fact, he counted 2 ninths in Europe as his best results. But here we go. Here's Matt Banting, trying to get himself into the lead. He needs a 5.35 to do that. And that wave is just going to completely quit on the inside.
From age 12 as to be a world title contender, but he took a step backwards last year.
He did. And you could see when his confidence clicked in again. He won a QS 10,000 at Cascais down in Portugal. Once that pressure was off, the results started to come his way on the CT, the heat wins. But here we go, Banting now. Not chasing a big number at this point in time, 4.25. He's had a couple of waves that haven't made that connection through to the inside. He's going to give this one a chance. Gets a bit of wall to work with here. Smooth carve. Matty Banting doing a lot of work with the former QS warrior, Mick Kane, from down there at Port Macquarie. He's also his manager. And Mick Kane is a great tactician. They'd have a strong game plan for this heat. Matt just needs to get himself into a decent wave. There's a strong finish on the inside. He's heading for the takeoff zone. Here's a replay of that ride. Strong first turn.
I like that first turn too. But just look at all the little adjustments, correcting his sleeves, his shorts, his hair. It's kind of funny. This wave did have a lot of lag time. But I mean, if you're going to try and sell it to the judges, maybe just look a little more intense, wrap into a few cutbacks. He just kickstalling here, waiting for that wave to build back up. Smooth tag. But in general, on this wave, I feel like there maybe was even 1, possibly 2 points left in the tank.
We've seen it from a couple of competitors in the contest so far, just between the maneuvers. They just haven't looked like they're in a fight to get to the next round.
Right.
Adrian Buckman, I think, was the best example I can think of, who just looked so alive in slowish kind of waves. He just, as soon as he got out there, it looked like it was in fast forward.
You're good, Ronnie. That's exactly what I was thinking. That was that wave he had in the afternoon yesterday.
Here in the south of Queensland, there is so many world-class waves. And Kolohe Andino, he found a good section to work with there, maybe spotted that there wasn't too much happening down the line, so went all out. In fact, that wave.
Big mistake, but I give Kolohe credit for going for broke on that first maneuver, really trying to grab the judge's attention.
Kaya Obelli with Rosie Hodge.
Well, Kaya Obelli, you've just taken out Jack Freestone, a fellow rookie on tour, but also a local boy here. I mean, a bit of hype around Jack at the moment. Obviously, this is his home break. So how do you kind of shake that pressure off when you're competing against someone like that?
Yeah, I knew Jack wouldn't know the exact wave to get here in Snapper, and I was just trying to keep calm and kind of did like a priority mistake at first, and I was kind of stupid, so I tried regroup, and I was kind of slow for a little bit, and yeah, just sneaked one right under Jack's priority. So yeah, I'm really happy. This is my first heat I make this year, so yeah, it feels really good. And
making those little errors that sometimes cost them heats. Kaya squeaked through the last one, but Matt Banting, in the meantime, Ross picked off this wave, one of the better looking waves from the outside.
Yeah, and he is going to be so stoked on this opportunity. 2 big maneuvers to start with. A lot of times we see guys on the top of the point with a nice wave and it fizzles. Not the case here for Matt. This thing had a lot to offer. There's that middle section where he's just waiting for it. Again, he does look a little cruisy to me. Just kind of going through the motions there. But watch this last section. That is a dreamy way to end the wave. But he just goes for the floater. So again, it's not going to be a huge score. But that was a really nice wave for Matt. No real mistakes. And another fall off for Kolohe. So what is going on for brother?
If you lay into a couple of solid turns, you're probably on your way to a decent number. And Banting just put away a 7.23, so he is now leading. Andino, I think guys taking off deeper and getting to dig into pieces of water like that.
It's classic snapper. Yeah, how many pictures have you seen of Mick or Joel getting barreled with that backwash back there behind the rock?
Short ride there for Banting.
And I think that you'd come to life from it, you know. But Banting's doing the thing. He's chipping away, you know, and here he is again. He's just able to pick these inside waves. It's really hard to find the quality waves right now. They look like they're going to be a good wave, and then it'll back off, and then it'll move to the inside, and you can see just these beautiful arcs. And he's got a lower score that he's got to try to get rid of, so see if he's done that. But you know, Banting's doing exactly what he needs to do. Has the commentator talking about him, you know, and that kind of always kind of plays in too, because it's really loud out here. I mean,
high tide. You think we'll get through it, or?
My feeling is that we're going to see some quality waves all day long. That's at least what I think. As we see brother now finally getting his opportunity. I'll pass the best up to you guys.
Well, a nice first turn from Andino. The risk factor is there. He tries to finish this one off. Just under 5 minutes to go. There is still a bit of time on the clock. Opportunity to really find his form out there.
Well, I like his choice in maneuvers. You know, it's in the category of it's just exciting. He's putting more risk into it. He's trying to release the fins, release the tail, just show the judges, hey, you know, I'm going to really commit myself. Matt Banting, you can see that way when he took off for sure. He's saying, wow, I'm on a doozy. And then this thing just turned into a butterball. Not a good butterball, but just a fat wave. So, and that fat wave, that's just going to make the surfer do nothing but cut back. So just a 4.6 for Matt. Judges don't like it.
Wow. How good is the slow-mo on that turn? That's what's missing from Matt Banting's approach out there at the moment.
Yeah.
Lucky his wave selection has been on point.
True. And so Kolohe really pushing the fins on that one.
And here goes Andino again. 3 minutes remaining now, and he's starting to find his form. Throws down. One of those tidy nose pick reverses. And looking for a finish on the inside now. Andino has looked to throw high-risk moves throughout this heat. And I've seen it before in heats with Matt Banting.
I've had in this heat. This could be a knife fight, but instead, you know, Matt's been pretty cruisy and just doing some nice smooth surfing. Kolohe, exact opposite. He's been really aggressive. He's going to grab the judge's attention in a big way with that nose pick air reverse. And right here, just petting the cat, trying to get over that little elbow. So showing that commitment, and he's going to squeeze out another point.
Well, here goes Banting now. Big wall to work with. Nice, smooth, stylish arc to get started, but that wave, again, fading out. I will say that Kolohe, even though his wave selection...
There was a big old crumbly lip right above him. He could have leaned into a big tail slide, and he just went for a smooth carve.
Well, let's see if he applies some pressure to the tail on this wave. Gets caught behind. Andino already took the lead on his previous wave, the 5.63. It was a shorter wave, but it was Kolohe Andino who fought back and started to stick his moves to get a 6.8 in the dying stages. And Andino, with a little more risk in his surfing, a little more power, is moving on to take on his best friend on the CT, Nat Young, in round 3.